What's up? How's it going? Welcome back. So today I got the bottom part of the cowling from my buddy Tony's plane. Now you may remember the brown Bearhawk Bushplane that was in here before. So basically this piece was kind of mounted on down around here. He's still dealing with a little bit of temperature problems, but it is a little bit better. So we're going to open up the bottom cowl a little bit. So how I started was just basically pull this bottom cowl piece off. Got a rough layout of kind of where I'm just going to cut, but I'm going to try to reuse this because if you can see there, it's already got a little bit of a radius which matches the radius of the overall cowl. So I'm just going to lay out some tape, notch this back a little bit here so it fits in, and then we'll just keep carrying on with this. I put this cowl piece on, brought it up to the one edge, marked out the total distance from the other edge of how much it needs to get notched. Grab my calipers, measure that, divide it by 2, take some off each side, mark it out, bring it back there. Alright, so just noticed a bit of an issue. It was cut for here before. That distance matches. I'm going to have a big gap there. So rather than cutting this all the way back and trying to piece this shit together, I'm just going to talk with the owner of the plane, my buddy, and I'm just going to end up drilling all these out, taking these angle pieces, placing them down where I want it, marking, drilling, riveting, cutting, and then building a whole new one piece out of brand new aluminum rather than piecing all this shit together, because there's just holes everywhere that I'd have to fill. So I'm going to pump the brakes on this one. Pump the brakes. Hop back onto it in a couple days, and I'm going to jump on something else in the meantime. A few nights later, and had a busy day today helping out my buddy Mark, Twin Sticks. He had some heavy lugging he had to do around his shop on a project he's on doing on Patreon. And well, my time doesn't matter. I gotta get this done. So my buddy, he needs to go flying here soon. So that means I need to do a late night grind and get this done. So let's check the clock right now. We got 11:32, and yeah, I'm going to start setting up time lapse and talking less, working more. I got stuff to get done. Like Mike Patey says, back to work. Back to work. All right, first things first, drill these out because I'm going to be keeping these little angle brackets because it's already fit for the bottom of the cowl. Radius I need. Like I said, we're on a time crunch, so I'm not going to rebuild everything from scratch. All right, got the angle pieces all busted loose. Got it kind of clamped on here. This is where we decided we wanted to go, made a nice straight line. Just doing a little reference line up there, drag it down. I'll drill, cleco, and then pull this off, cut, do the same on the other side. Double check, make sure everything's good where I need it to be. Set you guys down. That lines up decent. All right, well, first off, please excuse the background noise of the fan. I just don't feel like turning it off every time I want to talk. So basically just pulled out some paper, arts and crafts time.
I got good news. We're extending arts and crafts time by 4 hours today.
Made a template of where it's gonna go, pop the taper off, cleat coat paper on, drill the holes out, and it should match exactly where I need to go. So I'll do that, and yeah, hopefully next time I bring you guys back, I have this whole piece of angle cleat coat on, and then I'm ready to actually make that cut and start on the next side. I got the paper cut out on the other for the other side, and find a hole, drill a hole, cleat coat a hole, and just keep it kind of going on. So I just kind of bend the paper back, find the rough approximate for the hole. Big one. That all looks pretty darn good. That one's not going to work, so I'll probably end up just drilling a whole new one because that rivet's not going to catch. Or do that on the cowl when everything's all said and done. So pop these off, I'll mark it out, drill these holes out, cleat coat it on. Once I know it fits and everything's right, pop it off again, cut this, trace my lines out, cut everything, and then start doing the aluminum flashing for the cowl on the bottom here, just to try to draw more air out. Because even though I built a really nice cowl for the top of it, we're forcing more air in. The air is not escaping in here. So then the air heats up, and it heats up the cylinders, and we need to evacuate the air so it can actually cool the motor. All right, I'm gonna call her quits on this right now. Got the little angle pieces riveted on. Got the template made for the paper, out of paper for the aluminum to go up top to help draw air out. Basically the theory is the taller the cowl, the more air it's going to pull out. So I'm going to go high, and I can always trim it down after. I'm at the point now, it's after 2 in the morning, I'm tired. I don't want to make a mistake, so I'm going to call it quits here and probably come back out tomorrow night after the kids are asleep and finish this off because yeah, my buddy, he wants to go flying. Weather's looking like it's going to start improving soon, and well, planes belong in the air. So see you guys tomorrow. Well, it's the next night. Got out of here, or got out of the house much earlier, so I feel better about this. Didn't want to make critical cuts out of aluminum at 2 in the morning after like a 20-hour day or whatever it was. Basically, yeah, just made a paper template. Used the aluminum off the bottom, wherever that is. Used this aluminum for the radius template. Added some to it, made it out of paper. Got a nice fit along there, cleat coated in. Matches on the other side. And I gotta add a little bit to the paper down there to make it fit exactly, but no, it'll be good. Get this set on aluminum. It'll be up a little high, and then I'll be able to cut that down and match it exactly how I want to on that. Transferred it to from the paper to the material, cut it out on the bandsaw and the zip cut. It's looking pretty decent, I think. A nice tight seal along here. Got a cleat in. Gonna pop it off. Not countersink, but burr everything along here, and then mount this existing, this little plate here. Tucks up underneath the cowl like so, and then it all gets riveted on. And then this, after it's all riveted on, this big piece is done. Then I just got to make temporary, not temporary, I'd have to make angles to come down here to the end to give support. And then I'm going to make another little piece. I'll probably overlap it a little bit on the inside. Left a little bit of room for that. And just finish off the cowl and then tape this insulation back up a little better, and then call it good. So the main part of the cowl is all riveted on. It's nice and solid. I'm liking that. Did some more arts and crafts.
My fingers hurt.
And got that drawn out. I overlapped it to stick it underneath, and then I can reuse this solo rivet, attach it to there, put one up here, and I'll put one down here, and then rivet along the bottom. It's aluminum angle that I cut, riveted that down, do the same to this side. So I'll go ahead and template the back side, get that ready to go, cut these out, rivet it on, go home and get some rest. have it. All finished. Clean up the cowl. Get that side all done. Gonna end it here. Yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in again. And remember, if work was fun, everyone would have a job.